As you know, Trading 212 is the broker that I recommend for the majority of use cases and the majority of users. But I realise it's a little irresponsible to essentially recommend something, but then not show people how to actually use it properly. There are a lot of things to look at and click on, so it might be a little daunting for new investors. So in this video, I'll give you an overview of how to set up the account and how to use it as a beginner investor. Hello and welcome back to the Dividend Experiment, the channel that helps you build a portfolio that pays your bills. The content that we discussed is intended for information and educational purposes only, and should not be considered investment advice or investment recommendation. First up, why do I recommend this app over the many others out there? Trading 212 really is a great platform for investing your money. It doesn't charge you any fees for trading and offers a lot of different ways to invest. You can even use it to invest within a special account that saves you money on taxes called an ISA or ISA. One cool thing about it is that you can trade in different currencies without having to pay extra fees. And if you do need to convert your money, the fees are pretty low, just 0.15% for the transaction. Plus, with Trading 212, you can earn extra money by lending out the shares you own, and if you keep cash in your account, you'll even earn some interest on it. The company is rolling out new features almost every month at this point, with the debit card that I did a video on here being one of the biggest updates recently. Their customer service is also pretty good nowadays and has come a long way since they first started out, which impressed me as it was an initial criticism I had a few years ago when I did my first ever review on the platform on this channel. In terms of safety, Trading 212 has maintained profitability every year since its inception 2 decades ago, boasting a debt-free status and substantial cash reserves, ensuring financial stability. Unlike many competitors, sustainability isn't contingent on venture capital funding or crowdfunding, and moreover, Trading 212 adheres strictly to regulatory standards, securely holding all client funds and assets in compliance with the regulations stipulated by the FCA, or Financial Conduct Authority, and the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, CySEC. So as platforms go, I'm pretty confident in it. Opening your account. When you open your account, the first thing you're going to need to do is choose which account you'll be opening. If you're from the UK, you get the added benefit of being able to open up the Stocks and Shares ISA, which is a tax-sheltered account. I went through the differences of the Invest and ISA in this video, so I won't do the full breakdown again, but essentially if you're from the UK and still have some of your ISA allowance, then there are not many reasons to use the Invest account before filling your ISA allowance. There is one more option of account to open, and that is CFD. Now I can't give financial advice on here as I'm not a financial advisor, but let's call it friendship advice, but I'd stay completely away from CFD if you're new and not completely confident in what you're doing, so I won't even address it in this video. So as ISA is UK tax residents only, and only if you haven't used your ISA allowance already, and as its functionality is almost exactly the same as the Invest account, for the rest of this video we'll just use the Invest account as the example. So download the app using the link in the description or comment below, follow the process for setting up the account. It's a simple process, but let me know in the comments if you want me to do a real in-depth explanation of how it works if you're getting lost on that part. Now the next thing to do when you get set up is make your deposit. The best way to do that is through the instant bank transfer or traditional bank transfer, as these are free to do. You can also deposit by card, however that will charge you 0.7% after the first £2,000, so I'd probably recommend using bank transfer as much as possible. There are lots of other ways to deposit depending on where you're from and how you open your account. Once the money is in, the account is officially set up. Now the next step is to not miss out on your free shares for signing up. I asked Trading 212 if they could give me a unique code that you guys can simply type into the promo code section, capital at risk. So if you're opening a new account now, open recently, or planning to open an account, here it is, DivXP or DIVEXP, short for Dividend Experiment. So you have 10 days from opening your account to type this in and receive shares worth up to £100. I also get something as this is my custom code, so this helps you support the channel too. If you do use it, thank you for your support, and thanks to Trading 212 for sponsoring this video. Now you have your cash in the account and potentially shares too. You have some options on what to buy. Or you can simply leave it as cash. The rate on cash at the time of making this video is 5.2% on GBP, or Great British Pounds, which is pretty impressive and is a competitive rate by itself. I made this video about investing in cash here, and it's a pretty commonly asked question whether it's better to invest in cash at high rates or into the stock market, depending on your goals, so definitely worth a watch if you were wondering about that. If you're not using pounds, then the rates on other currencies is good too. Trading 212 currently supports 13 currencies in total, so that's a fair range. So now let's say you want to start buying stocks. How do you go about it? To demonstrate this, I'm going to go through the process of buying a stock And let's do one that you've probably heard of, especially if you're a dividend investor. It's Coca-Cola. And I guess I need to say, because you know how these things go, it's just an example for the demonstration, not a recommendation to buy. First thing is to go to the search bar and type Coca-Cola, and then double check the stock symbol if it matches what you're actually looking for. There are lots of Coca-Colas here, so we want the US listed stock that has the ticker symbol KO. So we'll select this one. Tap the Coca-Cola stock, and this will bring you the stock profile of Coca-Cola. Here you can see the current price of the stock, the responsive technical chart, and the buy button if you're looking to buy the stock. So let's say you're going to buy Coca-Cola, so just tap the buy button to proceed with the buy order, and it'll look like this. After selecting the buy button, you enter how much of the stock you want to buy. You can either type the exact value or slide the slider depending on how much of the stock you're willing to buy. So in this example, we're going to buy $10.21 worth of Coca-Cola, or an equivalent to the fractional share of 0.165 shares, and you tap on review order button and it looks like this. After that, it will show you the details of the order you made, including the order type, shares value, number of shares and commission to double check with before sending the buy order. Now if you tap the send buy order button, it will initiate the order. After the buy order has been filled, a notification will pop up saying the buy order has been filled and complete. Now you own 0.165556 shares of Coca-Cola at $61.67 per share. Now while we're here, let's talk about the different types of orders that Trading 212 offers, as this is something that people are often confused about. Trading 212 offers various types of orders to accommodate different trading strategies and preferences. Firstly, there are market orders, which execute trades immediately at the best available price in the market. This type of order prioritizes speed, making it suitable for highly liquid stocks only. However, the downside is the final execution price may differ from the displayed price due to market fluctuations at the time. Alternatively, limit orders allow traders to set a specific price at which they want to buy or sell a stock. By placing a buy or sell limit order, traders exert control over the price they pay or receive. Yet there's always the risk of the order not being filled if the market price fails to reach the specified limit. Stop orders, also known as stop loss orders, serve to limit losses or secure profits. These orders trigger market orders when the stock price reaches a predetermined level set by you. Stop orders can automate trading strategies and potentially safeguard investments from substantial losses. Finally, stop limit orders. These combine features of stop orders and limit orders. Traders set both a stop price and a limit price. Once the stop price has been reached, the order becomes a limit order, ensuring execution at the specified price or better. However, there's the possibility of the order not being filled if the market moves swiftly past the limit price. What's cool about Trading 212 is that there's another way of investing instead of buying individual stocks, and it's to invest in what Trading 212 call pies. In Trading 212, the platform actually offers another way of investing for the users, especially for those who don't have all the time in the world to study and invest stocks individually, and we're talking about pies. To get into the pie section of Trading 212, first you have to select the pie beside the home button. After selecting the pie logo, you'll be directed to your portfolio, looking like this. Select the Pies tab and then Create Pie. After that, you'll be given an option to either choose a ready-made pie or build a custom pie. So for now, let's select the ready-made pie. Read the considerations you have to make in selecting pies, and then you can just tap the I understand button to proceed. After that, you'll see two different tabs, which are the Model Pies and Community Pies. Let's take a look at the Community Pies. Hey, look, it's a familiar pie up here. Let's use that one as an example. So we'll proceed with My Pie. Here you can see what stocks are included in My Pie, the almost daily dividends, including how many copies I have and the AAR of the pie. The average annual return, or AAR, is computed as the weighted average of the 5-year annualized return of its individual slices. Select the pie and the app will ask you how you want to fund it, and so on. But what about if you're looking to build your own pie? Let's go back to the Portfolio tab, select the pie and build a custom pie. I'll make a full video on how to make a pie this month. It's not super complex, but there are a few things I want to talk about, so better to make a full video really. If you want to see that, then make sure to subscribe and keep notifications on. Now that you own a stock, here's how you can sell it. First, go to your Portfolio tab and select the Coca-Cola that we purchased earlier. And there'll be different options on how you'd like to sell your stock, similar to the buy options we talked about earlier, but for now let's just proceed with the market sell order. Slide the slider depending on how much of your holdings of Coca-Cola you want to sell, and we're going to try selling all of our holdings here. Then tap the send sell order to initiate your sell order until it's filled, And that's how you sell your shares individually. And that's all, folks. That's all there is in a step-by-step guide from account creation to buying and ultimately selling your stocks. That should form a good base of how to use Trading 212, but perhaps there are things you're still curious about or just not sure how it works. If you'd like me to explain anything in more detail, definitely comment below. I'll be looking through the comments for useful video ideas that you guys want, so make sure to leave a comment down below. If you liked this video, and if you made it this far, I'm guessing you probably did, then I have some good news for you. I'm giving away my PDF guide to the 10 dividend investing commandments, or the criteria that I use to pick dividend paying stocks, and I'm giving it away to you for free. All you need to do is submit your email in the link below and it'll get delivered to your inbox straight away. Again, that's for free. But that's not the only benefit of joining the email. You also get updates on the almost daily dividend portfolio, interesting stock ideas or news, and special deals and free stuff that I can share with you. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. See you!